Hi y'all, I'm Rebecca, and I am looking at this case study through the frame of critique. The ethics of critique ask us to look beyond the surface of the situation and ask what is not being represented in the way the story is talked about. It starts by asking, who decided what is right and wrong? This question turns the conversation on its head and makes us reevaluate what we think we know. Next, we ask about the power dynamics behind drawing those moral lines. Who benefits by calling this right and that wrong? And more importantly, who is hurt by those same judgments? Finally, the ethics of critique require that we look for the voices that are not being heard, whether by omission or because they are actively being silenced. So let's apply these questions to our case study. In this situation, we have conflicting views of what is right and wrong regarding what is appropriate sex education for middle school students. The parents involved believe that exposing their children to the existence of and purpose for condoms is wrong based on their religious and cultural values. The teacher would say that the state has determined that teaching this curriculum at this age is the right thing to do in order to fill their directive to teach students how to stay healthy. This illustrates the ongoing power struggle between church and state and conservative and progressive values that continues to play out in our public schools. What's missing from that debate, however, is the question of who is hurt by these decisions and whose voice is not included in the conversation. To me, this is the most important question, and it shifts the focus away from the political debate onto the central purpose of our schools, the students. The pregnant seventh grader in this case study has no voice in this debate, yet she is the most compelling reason to have it. The state mandated a sex education curriculum in an attempt to give our students the information they need to protect themselves. If a student is pregnant in seventh grade, then at least one student in that class is already participating in activities that put them at risk for HIV/AIDS and lots of other lifelong complications. If I were being guided by this framework only, my next steps would be more radical than what I think I would do in real life. With only this framework, I would advocate that the current seventh grade curriculum should be started at an even younger age, with the hope of giving our students the tools to stay safe before they're in the risky situations. In this current situation, I would inform the parents that we are following the state mandated curriculum and explain that the statistics show that their kids are learning about sex from their peers and that it is critical that we make sure the information they receive is accurate. I would encourage them to talk to their kids about their values and help them put that information they receive in class into the context of their family's religion, culture, and behavioral expectations. Thank you.